you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. If we haven't met before, I'm so glad you're here, and today I'm going to be showing you my Pilea Peperomioides family. So first and foremost, this is my mother Pilea Peperomioides. I'm just going to call her my Pilea now, but this is my mama Pilea. I bought her from someone on Instagram pretty soon after I started plants. The girl was going to be visiting Tucson like a couple days after I contacted her, so it just really worked out, and I'm so happy that I did that. I was so nervous to go and buy a plant from somebody, like a stranger on the internet, but she was so normal and cool, and it worked out just fine, and I've done it a few times since then. I bought it, I think, in June or July of last year, so pretty much this plant, since I got it, has lived in a north-facing window, which is what I'm facing right now as well. And north-facing windows are known for not having the strongest of sun, and so I was kind of concerned about this one because it is too big for my east windowsill. But I have never ever had any issues with her. She's constantly putting out babies and new leaves on top. It feels like every single time I water, I remove older leaves because she's just putting out so many. She has quite a big stem, if you can see the stem. And this stem has been just covered in babies. This is the least amount of babies that she has ever had. And there's one baby on there. I just separated 6 babies because I'm going to a plant swap this weekend actually. And I also had the idea to create a Pilea baby salad bowl. So that will be a video coming up soon. And if you're confused by that, basically it just means putting a bunch of Pilea babies in one shallow pot. And the reason that I'm doing that is because this plant is extremely prolific. Like, she is constantly putting out babies, and I don't hate the look of them being on her stem still. Like, I kind of like that, but I also like the idea of having more plants to share with others and just to grow my collection. So anyway, I'm going to show you some of her babies. Okay, so when I first got the Mama Pilea, there were 2 like ready to be separated babies. They were big enough to be separated, and this is one of them. Okay, so this baby has been separated from its mother since last August, so it hasn't been a full year yet, and we already are developing a little stem, which is so cute, and I'm just really excited to see this one grow. So this is, gosh, how many months is that? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months, so not even a year, and this is what we have. And it only had, I think, like 3 or 4 leaves on it when I started, and it also had, oh wait, no, yeah, it only had 4 leaves on it when it started, and they were really big, and so when all of the new growth started coming in, they were all the same size, so it just looked so funny. But yeah, so this one is the first baby I ever separated. The other baby that came with this one, like its twin, was just a little bit smaller, and it definitely wasn't ready to be separated, I don't think. Either that or the soil that I had it in was just really bad. And if you go back to my houseplant tour, the first one I ever did, you can see it in there, the one leaf that's left, and it was just not good. And so I think the reason that it didn't do so well is because the soil in that pot was not very well draining. The soil in this pot, for some reason, is extremely well draining, and it wasn't until recently that I kind of got a grip on my soil. But somehow I aced it on this one, and the soil is the perfect mix. It drains super fast. So if you are growing Pileas or you want to grow Pileas, I would definitely say to make sure that that soil is extremely well draining for them, because honestly I treat these more like succulents, and that's really what they like. Alright, so this is a baby that I separated, oh gosh, I would say like 3 months ago, and it's already in soil. They root amazingly. They are so prolific that it is just absolutely shocking to me that at one point this plant was rare, because it's constantly growing babies, and the babies get roots immediately, like days after you put them in water. It's just insane. So anyway, this is the little baby, and this is actually, I'm going to reserve this one for one of my plant friends that I've been talking to online for a while. She's hosting the plant swap in Phoenix, and so this one has her name written all over it. It's super happy and well established, and yeah, I just can't wait to see it in its new home. I have 2 more Pilea babies rooting over at Daniel's house, and my plants are just scattered all over the place. And it's a little bit difficult sometimes to keep track of everything, but soon that will not be an issue because I'll move in with him. But this is a little propagation vessel. I have, I believe, 4 pileas in here, and I cut these off, no joke, 2 weeks ago, and they're already pretty established and ready for soil. Like, okay, let me just show you the roots. I don't know if this is gonna, like, do I need to do the blogger thing? Okay, so if you can see those roots, they are insane, like insane. This is usually the point where I would plant them in soil. So these ones are going to go in the salad bowl, plus I think 1 more. That will be 5 babies in the salad bowl. Let me show you the pot. Okay, this is the pot that I got. Whoa. Gosh, that would have been horrible. This is the pot that I got for them. I saw her ad name on Instagram is Studio Plants. She did this a while ago, but it was much bigger. She had a lot more babies than I do, and it just looked so cool to see all the babies in there, because you know, when pileas have babies, sometimes they come off the stem, but other times they just come up in the soil. So it's basically like just gonna get thicker and thicker the longer I keep it in here. So I'm really excited about that. So these babies will go in here, and yeah, it's gonna be really awesome. Alrighty friends, that is all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video and checking out my little pilea family. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!